Hi, my name is Elena. This is Excalibur Healing, and today we are debunking the myth that liver and gallbladder flushing is a scam. I am not a medical professional, but I do have almost 10 years of experience with liver and gallbladder flushing protocols, and as Julius Caesar once said, experience is the teacher of all things. Recently, I was watching a doctor run an experiment in his kitchen using ingredients from a well-known liver and gallbladder flushing protocol to prove that the so-called results are just a chemical reaction between the ingredients used. I've often heard skeptics with no personal experience make this claim before, but this was the first time I had heard it coming from a medical professional speaking to a larger audience. This experiment certainly did appear convincing to the average person. There is more to be understood, though, from those of us with real-life experience and testimony to the power of the flushing protocol. Over the years, I have come across several variations of this protocol, but basically there are ingredients used to soften and break up the stones, and then there are ingredients used to purge the stones from the liver and the gallbladder. This doctor claims through his experiment that the stones are actually saponification, a chemical reaction of the fat from the olive oil combining with the baking soda. The problem with his claim, though, is that not all versions of this cleanse use baking soda. In fact, in almost 10 years of working with this protocol, I have only ever met one other practitioner who used it. So for those of us not using baking soda in our method, how do you explain our results? Let's entertain this a bit further, though. Let's pretend I missed something here, since I am neither a doctor nor a chemist. Let's say the ingredients used in my version of the flush are still creating these false results. Well, here's my question to the doctor. If the same ingredients are used each time in the same quantities, then the volume of results should be the same every single time, right? Well, the truth is that with each liver and gallbladder flush, the volume of results is actually less and less until there are no results at all. In my case, it took 16 purges before I expressed 0 results. This indicated that the liver and gallbladder were free of stones and parasites, sludge, and excess fats. The amount of purges required is different for each person, based on how toxic their organs are, how often they are flushing, and what their lifestyle is like in between flushes. The other problem with the doctor's claim is that anyone with actual experience flushing can tell you that the appearance of results varies significantly from one flush to another. One flush might express a yellow-colored liver fat, and the next month, you could express a brown fat of an entirely different texture and consistency. This same individual can even purge results that are vastly different within the same flush, just hours apart. One purge might show a large volume of liver grease, while the next purge releases hundreds of gallbladder stones, a completely different substance from an entirely different organ. So if flushing was just a chemical reaction between ingredients used, then the results should basically look the same each time, and that just isn't the case, as I'm showing you here. Lastly, I want to talk about the undeniable improvements in health and overall well-being experienced by myself and the people I have coached. Weight loss is the #1 indicator that this protocol is working. Many weight problems stem from food not being digested properly because there isn't enough bile flow coming from the liver. This creates a breeding ground for pathogens, yeast, mold, fungus, and parasites, which all contribute to being overweight. People tend to keep eating because they simply aren't getting enough nutrients from the undigested food. Clearer eyes and skin is another common benefit of flushing, as the liver is able to do its job of detoxing harmful substances. A calmer, more peaceful temperament can also be experienced as the liver releases decades of stored toxins. Better digestion without the need for as much acid reflux medication, or in my case, not needing it at all, after being medicated for nearly a decade. Regular bowel movements, increased energy, and quality sleep are all reported after even one flush in some cases. I can't speak for the doctor as to why he or anyone else would talk negatively about liver and gallbladder flushing. But with nearly 1 million gallbladder removal surgeries performed each year, and over 25% of adults in the United States with a diagnosis of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, it would be interesting to know who funded his kitchen table experiment. I hope you found this short video both helpful and insightful. If you're interested in learning more, please visit my website, excaliburhealing.com, where you can see testimonies of people I have taught this method to, as well as request a free download of the flushing protocol. I will be posting a tutorial here very soon, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can catch that when it's released. Thank you so much for watching. Have a healthy and blessed day, and we'll see you next time.